is the
There's
buzzword
bidding
right
wars
now.
out there. Look, I'm
Bidding
not trying
wars
to
are
stir
back,
the
baby.
pot. I'm not trying to stir the
Bidding
pot.
wars are back.
Just
The
saying
good times can
that today.
roll.
So I did yesterday for the first time in 2024. I am willing to stand here in front of you today, Darryl, and let you know that I conducted in 2024.
I know what you're gonna say.
They don't.
I do.
The
Okay.
very first in all of the Greater Toronto area, the very first pre-offer home inspection.
Pre-offer home inspection.
Meaning today is the offer date, and my clients, knowing that there was already several parties interested, knowing that the property was already well underpriced and required substantial renovations, we brought in a home inspector early before the offer, so that we knew going into the situation exactly how much money we should be allotting for renovations. And that was us. We did that only in the second week of January.
Is that good? Does that help you get
what
the property?
What it tells you
TK?
is the market is changing.
The market
perspective
is
of the buyers is changing because the buyers were willing to do that. They're taking a $500 risk on a home inspection that they may not get the house.
What a risk that is.
But pressure from other buyers being interested in the property, the fact that other properties they were seeing coming on the market were selling, the fact that this property was priced lower.
Offer dates again, and bidding wars is the buzzword
There's bidding
right
wars
now.
out there. Look,
bidding
I'm not trying to stir the
baby.
pot. I'm not trying to stir the pot.
Bidding wars are back.
Just
the
saying
good times can
today
roll.
I'm competing for a property on behalf of a buyer in Toronto in order to be able to try to get it for like, and so what's my strategy, Darryl?
Is this an open bid?
Listen, listen, open bids.
Yes, no.
I'm trying to force an open bid right now.
But
so there's
on this property that we're still talking about?
I'm trying to force an open bid.
You're trying to force an open bid.
Is good for the buyer because it means that if we're interested and we know what everybody else's offers are, we don't overpay. And so if we like the property enough and we know, let's say the property is listed at 500 made up price and we're willing to pay 600. But we know that, somebody else might not be willing to pay 600 and we don't want to overpay. So by seeing them pay 530, which is the highest offer, we know going at 535, take the property, we're getting a $65,000 perceived discount because we're willing to pay more. In the past, I had offers that would come in hundreds of thousands of dollars more than the second place. Hundreds of thousands of dollars more. And I would look at the seller and I'd say, oops. What do you think about this offer? Yeah. And they were like, take it, magician.
Yeah.
But that was our job. That was our skill set, right? Was to be able to not give the price and to still get buyers to improve to get their, best and final offer for it. That was part of the realtor toolbox. Everybody knows that. So now in the open bidding atmosphere, as a buyer agent, your skill set will be to entice the listing agent in order to be able to get open bidding. So you can say things like, we're not going to compete unless it's open bidding. My buyers have got a substantial budget, but unless it's open bidding, we don't feel comfortable competing.
Bye-bye. There's a list of guys who want to do it without open bidding, bro. See ya. Have a nice day.
That's a very good point, Darryl.
Yeah, don't do that.
No arguments for me there. But again, you have to try to see what works. But here's something that
forcing the open bid is smart, but the way
here's something, Darryl, that we haven't talked about yet. Nobody's talking about
the war in Yemen.
And I was ready to put it in today, and I still am ready today. No,
not the war in Yemen.
It's called an escalation clause.
Escalation clause?
So an escalation clause was prohibited.
Yes. Oh, I remember escalation clause.
In order for an escalation clause to come into effect, you have to be able to
disclose
what the other offers are. So if you say to the seller, I'll pay you, here's the escalation clause. My budget is 600. I'll go back to that same example, but I only want to pay $5,000 more than the second place offer. So up to 600,000, I will make you an offer for 500. But if there's another offer that's higher than my 500, I'll increase my offer by $5,000 more than that offer so that I pay $5,000 more than the next best guy. But I can't go above 600. So you have that in writing. So the seller can't just say, well, we'll take your 600. They actually have to have an offer, has to be in good faith. There's all sorts of legalities around that too, because if you ever sued them later on and said, hey, you never really had a real offer, you have some problems. But exactly,
the real offer,
the holes in
the good faith.
Let's get back to it.
Sorry.
Now you can try to force the open bidding because, I make an offer for 500. It says 500 on my offer, but then I have an escalation clause, which is no longer prohibited. And in order for that seller to enact my offer, for my clause to be, able to be used to their benefit, because they're going to see, well, this guy's willing to pay up to 600, but he made an offer for 500. In order for them to get me to go to increase my offer at all for this escalation clause to come into effect, they have to open the bids.
Yeah. Well, or they at least have to get that amount.
No,
somehow.
They can't. Well, sure, unless someone else pays them more. Great. But maybe I'm the highest paying buyer. And that's the secret here. And so if you can convince the seller to do that, this is what I think a skilled buyer agent, and this is all theory because we never really did this before in Toronto in my days. And so it means that we're all just going through this. But based on all the people that I'm talking to, nobody's really thought about this strategy yet. So I was willing to be the first one to do it today. It doesn't look like I need it. I think I've been able to secure open bidding today. I think I've been able to get the agent in order to agree to it based on the comments that I made to her, and we'll see. Hopefully that's true. Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.